Hello. Welcome to another video. Today is January. So let's have a look on the chart. What happened today? This is a quick recap, like yesterday. Let's get started. So first of all, as always, I will mark my trading zones. At this point, I am in. And at this point right here, I am out. All right. Okay. So this is my trading zone. Okay, 1 hour. So at the beginning of the New York Open, we have two candles, two bullish candles. Then what happened next? The price gave us the price creates a resistance level right here. This is our first confirmation. What is the second confirmation? As I mentioned all many times in my videos, the candle should break the previous low. And at this point, the candle break the previous low and the body close below the previous low, which is very, very interesting. So what I notice all the time, I've seen this setup, there is a high probability for the next candle to, and this is exactly what happened right here. So if I trade today, I would take straight with risk to reward on 10.30 one, and boom, profit, and the price hits my TP. So at this point, I would make 3,000 if I trade with the lot size of 100 in 100. So 30 points is 3,000 in one trade, in one candle. But this is a very high probability. This is have a very strong resistance level right here. We have a strong body and the price is low and body close below, which is very, very interesting. And I have something else for you guys. If we can see at this point here, the price looks like it's going up, right? But if we look at the stochastic right here, it looks like on stochastic we have like a double top or something like that. So obviously we can see very clearly that there's some kind of it's like no sense, So between the chart, what is going on in chart and stochastic all the time, they never mess with any direction. So stochastic are real, but the chart sometimes they are not honest, So at this point, we have a strong resistance This is our first confirmation. The second candle break the low of the previous candle. This is and three, the buy close low, and in whose confirmation we have a divergence right here. So as we can see, the price looks like it's at this point, it's like it's going up. But when we go stochastic right here, the price is not. If this move it was like a real move, normally what we have to see on stochastic, the stochastic should match the graph, should match price action, should match the highs and the lows. You know what I mean? But at this point, stochastic right here, they're telling us something else. So most of the time, stochastic are a good indicator sometimes when we have a divergence. So at this point, the chart, it looks like going up. And look at this resistance and look at this resistance. Look at this high and look at this high and look at this. This is what we have here doesn't match these highs. So here we have a divergence. And if you catch a divergence, you will definitely make some money. So yeah, this is our first trade. If I trade today, I would definitely take this trade. So that's what happened next. We have a support level right here. Let's create a support level. This is our second confirmation. I want this candle to break the high of the previous candle. This is not what happened. We have a small bullish candle. The high did not break the previous high. If we look at if we have a divergence or something, we don't have a divergence level at all. Okay, it's going to have nothing. There is no divergence at all. So at this point, there is nothing to do. There is nothing to do. What happened next? We have another resistance right here. We have a small candle. So we have a resistance level. That's our first confirmation. But we don't have the second confirmation. The candle should break the previous low. So I am not taking any. What happens next? We have the price create another support level right here. Again, this is our first confirmation. Break the high. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is well set my stop loss and take profit right here. And I will, as always, I will be waiting for a low first and then take place a trade. But what happened here? Candle close bullish and the candle at the previous high. Very interesting. But candle went down and even the previous low and even close below the previous low. My rules. We are in a buy position right here. So it's like at this point right here. Look. We have a support level right here, yeah? Support level. So this is our first confirmation, and the candle break this side, right? But what I do is I set my stop loss and take profit. I always wait the candle to go, like at this point right here, like what happened here. And the moment when price up, I execute it. But look, at this point, don't want to see the scandal break. So, so even the price go up, I will not take a trade because it's making no sense. How you are waiting or expecting the candle close bullish, go up and close bullish, and candle itself break the previous low. It makes no sense for me. Sometimes it's happened. I've seen it many times, but the most of the time, this is what we have to do, and this is what I have to do. This is a very high probability. So already know that trading is as you put yourself, you put your trade, your setup, your strategies in high probability, the more you make more money and you sell far from low. So at this point, I would take right here. But at this point right here, I would cancel my trade. Why? Because the price went down and break the previous low. So at this point, I am not executing any trade. Okay, so we still in a profit. One trade, we still in a profit of 21,000. So what happened next? We have a strong resistance level. This one is interesting. Okay. This one, our first confirmation. The candle break the previous low. Okay. And the body even goes below the previous low. Very interesting. What I'm gonna do is set my stop loss and take profit and wait. And wait that candle to its high and then go down. But at this point, it looks like the price went up. It's not what I'm waiting for. I want to see what want to see the candle go up and go down. And the moment down, at this point, price and close and even break the previous high. It looks like the same thing happened with the previous setup. So I am create low and up, but it went down and close, body close below. So that was not close above the previous high, but still to present. At this point, I am out. What happened again? We have support level. Okay, this is our the previous high, right? And what happened? It looks like what happened at the same time, first time and the second time. So it implies that the formula is down. The candles are not honest. Okay, you can see that there is some kind of manipulative candle. Chart is not behaving like in one direction. So we notice in the first place right here, have a resistance level and support level. So it looks like the market is ranging at this point. So at this point, you would definitely see that, oh, I think I have to step back at this point because the price try to tease us right now. So we have a plan. It looks like this is exactly normally what happened on Wednesday, but it happened today. This is normally happen. Normally in a Thursday, it's a good day. But here today, it looks like strange, you know. So yeah, at this point, pay attention, be careful of the trade. So at this point, we have a support level. Yes, the candle break the previous low, but here exactly what's happened again, like the candle close like the same thing. So it's that you might have the same setup that it's happened in this one. So at this point, I would not do this at all. Again, we have here resistance level, but did not break the previous low. I'm not interested in that. Here we have again another support. Candle did not break the previous high, so I am not interested. At this point, again, we have a resistance level. I am out of the market. I would say something. If this the last opportunity here we have a resistance level. Okay, this is our first component. But if I see like a candle, like for example, this candle close at this point, right here, with a strong body candle, and it closed right here, I would be interested and I will give it a second try. Okay. But at this point, I would not be interested in it. It's very clear. It looks range in market. So we have a red Polish red candle. We have blue candle, blue candle, red candle, and we can see very clearly that candles getting slower and slower and slower. So you can see there that the market is ranging. So at this point, you're gonna stop taking the trade. So at this point, by the end of the day, we have one beautiful setup, good strategy. That's it. See you on the next one.